The conversation on the just concluded National Diaspora Day celebrations 2026 has not ended. On this episode of the Diaspora, we will bring to you the Diaspora Health Impact Initiative, DHII, across the 6 geopolitical zones of the country. It promises to be engaging as medical professionals strengthen collaborations with government institutions, perform specialized healthcare deliveries, services, building capacities, and mentoring healthcare workers. Stick around for exciting moments. We also have a special conversation as a wrap-up with the Secretary to the Nigerians in Diaspora Commission, Engineer Dr. Sule Yakubu Basi, and the Chairman of the Local Organizing Committee, NDD 2026, Mr. Biodun Akombi, to share their thoughts. And do not forget our complimentary segment of Nigerian Diaspora Businesses, our Food Corner, and our Diaspora of the Moment. This is your favorite show, The Diaspora. I remain your anchor, Juliana Vincent Chekubu. Please stay. Welcome back. Now, let's begin with the DHII panel discussion as moderated by Dr. Chukwu Odinaka Wankego. The discussion also addressed operational issues encountered, including logistics and infrastructure limitation, while emphasizing the need for stronger partnerships, improved impact assessment, and sustained engagement with beneficiary institutions.
So, Dr. Jide, I want to know what you people did and the success stories that you have in the process. Thank you.
We work, I'm a little pediatrician, and I had in the context of this the opportunity to partner with Swap Office and also my colleague in the Nigerian Nurses Charity Association of the UK. So with Swap Office, what was asked of us was to provide training for midwives and caregivers for newborn babies.
We went to 3 clinics, respectively, Idu, Karo, and Alieta, respectively, where we did a lot of training in terms of breastfeeding and lactation, both to the mothers as well as to the healthcare workers present. We also did a bit of talk and health promotion on early pregnancy complications that could come up. That was done by Dr. Undubisi Adeze. And then we went on to discuss diabetes as well as chronic disease conditions like high blood pressure.
For us, we worked on sickle cell disease in the Northeast. And I want everybody to just take a moment to think about sickle cell disease. Nigeria has one of the highest burdens of sickle cell disease, and over 176,000 babies are born per year with sickle cell. So if you look at sickle cell, it's like a whole broad area. Where do you start from? Is it prevention? Is it management? Is it cure? And as we know, if you're talking about cure, it's so expensive. It's only a very small fraction of people in the country that can afford that.
Yeah, we, from the Nigerian Doctors Forum, South Africa, we have a 12-member team that have been in Nigeria for about a week now. We are based primarily in the southwest region of the geopolitical zone of the country. And we specifically are based in Luth, Lasut, and GH Ikorodu. We had a fantastic outing. We looked at 3 main areas of intervention in terms of neurosurgical cases, in terms of the use of uterine fibroid embolization in the management of uterine fibroids, which we know is very endemic in West Africa specifically. And then we also had a lot of advanced gastroendoscopic procedures.
We spent, one of the things about gynecologists is that we're often criticized as people that look after only 1% of the human body. But as you all know, the 1% that we look after is the most important 1% of the human body. So what we did in the South Benin City was to address one of the commonest causes of infertility in our environment. We know for a fact that 50% of women that see an IVF doctor go to see them because of endometriosis.
We saw 4,556 patients. We prescribed 1,325 dispensed medications. We also trained 670 healthcare providers on things like basic life skills, Stop the Bleed, Helping Babies Survive program, and a lot more that we train the physicians.
We screened 167 women for cervical cancer, rightly said, for cervical dysplasia. So, as we all know, the traditional state of treatment is the pap smear. That is the standard care that we have in Nigeria. So what we did was that we did the pap smear, and also there is a novel technology that was developed in Germany, which the specimen needed is blood.
Many thanks to our medical professionals. More power to your elbows. Now, let's join our director and producer of the Diaspora, Mr. Gabriel Odu, in the studio as he takes a special wrap-up on the NDD 2026. Mr. Gabriel takes over from here.
Thank you, Julie, our ace presenter. I have very, very distinguished personalities today on the Diaspora this week. The 2026 National Diaspora Day celebrations has just ended, but the conversation is still on. So I have with me the secretary to the commission, that is Engineer Dr. Sule Yakubu Basi. Sir, you're welcome to the studios.
Thank you very much.
It's my pleasure to have you here.
Thank you, thank you.
Thank you. I also have Mr. Abiodun Akombi, chairman, not chairman of NIDCOM, chairman LOC, that is Local Organizing Committee of the 2026 National Diaspora Day celebrations. Sir, you're welcome. It's my pleasure to have you here. You have become a regular here in this studio.
It's my pleasure to be here.
Yes, you chairman LOC. This is your third term?
The fourth time.
Fourth term. You deserve a gold medal.
Thank you very much.
Thank you very much. Yes, Dr. Basi, the National Diaspora Day. Can you give us a sense why government, that is the federal government, has to designate a special day for the Nigerian diaspora?
Thank you very much. As you are aware, we have over 20 million Nigerians in the diaspora as of today. Over 18 million are the modern diaspora. Those who went and are living outside the Nigerian shore in the past 100 years. There are over 18 million, scattered all over the world, in all the continents of the world. We also have over 2 million Nigerians in the diaspora that are great-great-grandchildren, three greats of Nigerians who are shipped out of Nigeria either through the transatlantic slave trade or the trans-Saharan slave trade.
Fantastic.
And they are there in South America, they are there in the Caribbean, they are there in North America, they are in Europe, they are in North Africa, and they are also scattered across West and Central Africa. So Nigerians outside are over 20 million in number as of today, and the number is still growing. Now, the federal government of Nigeria, realizing the huge potential of this over 20 million Nigerians outside, decided to designate 25th of July of every year as a day to celebrate Nigerians in the diaspora.
Yes, And you, Mr. Akombi Abiodun, I will say you are now a veteran chairman for 4 good consecutive years. This is the establishment of the Nigerians in Diaspora Commission. You have been midwifing the chairmanship of the local organizing committee. Give us a sense. What's your assessment of this year, 2026 National Diaspora Day, in terms of content and structure?
Thank you, Mr. Moderator. 2026 National Diaspora Day may have come and gone, but the commendations, the encomium we have received in the last 2.5 weeks now have been so unprecedented. The impact has been so huge that everyone talks about it from within and from the diaspora. We chose to use the theme harnessing the global medical expertise to strengthen the local healthcare system for national development this year, because of the impact that we have seen in our healthcare sector. And that was what brought about the DHI. If you noticed, the 2026 National Diaspora Day was categorized into about 5 different structures. We have the DHI, which is the Diaspora Healthcare Impact Initiative, which brought together all the medical expertise, medical associations in the diaspora to come back home and give back, just like the Secretary to the Commissioner said, to come back home and give back to the society. And this was done in the 6 geopolitical zones of the country, including the FCT. After which, the President, Mr. President, His Excellency, President Bola Ahmed Tinubu, GCFR, now hosted the lead medical expertise with our chairman. He hosted them to a courtesy visit at the presidential villa. That was the second one. Then the NDD, which took place on the 24th of July 2026. The Youth Summit, the NIDCOM Youth Empowerment Summit, which was regarded as the most impactful so far.
The icing on the cake.
The icing on the cake.
Wonderful.
On the 25th of July.
Yeah.
And the grand finale, which was the Merit Award. So it has been adjudged as the most impactful and the biggest of them all since the inception of Nigerians in Diaspora Commission, and we are glad it has come and gone, but we'll keep talking about it. And that was what brought us to this point.
Yes, Doctor, in terms of attendees, yes, what can you say about that?
Thank you very much. When we were planning for the NDD 2026, we planned to have on-site in the presidential villa about 800 attendees.
Yes.
We ended up with about 1,400 attendees.
Wonderful.
Physically.
Physical attendees.
Physically. And of that, about 400 were people that came from all the continents of the diaspora.
Yeah, the LOC chair, why did you and your members and the commission decide to make this year sector specific?
Some 6 months ago, the former NMA president, that's Nigerian Medical Association, came on national TV and was giving some statistics and said Nigeria has over 50,000 medical doctors all over the world in the diaspora.
Yeah, those are migrated from here.
Yes.
Yeah.
And those
50,000.
Yes.
Over 50,000.
Not 500.
No, over 50,000 medical doctors. That has not included the pharmacists.
Not nurses.
It has not included the nurses. It has not included the lab technicians and others. So we felt, wow, if we have these potentials in the diaspora, why can't we see a way we can harness it? We can encourage them to come back home and give back to the society. And that was what brought about.
Okay, you're not saying that they should return. They should just.
No, I'm not saying they should return.
Okay.
We're just asking them to come and impact on the locals, to come and impact on the people who are here, so that we can benefit from what they are doing.
There should be some hiccups in the process. What were they that you experienced especially with these 2026 National Diaspora Day celebrations?
There's no way we cannot talk about some challenges in any project as big as this, but we were able to overcome it because we have learned to explore the opportunities around. Yes, the challenges of funding was there, but we were able to reach out to some government establishment, some private sector, individuals who felt what we are doing is worth participating in or what collaborating in, and they came forth, and we were able to gather some funding here and there, sponsorship, and we were able to deliver the event. And that brings us to the fact that we have to say a big thank you to the Federal Ministry of Health, who gave some support in terms of technical support, coordinating the medical associations and all that together. We have to say a big thank you to NMA, the Nigerian Medical Association too, the Dental Council, and some other organizations who felt the FCT. The FCT was very, very instrumental to the success we recorded. The FCT was very instrumental.
Led by the minister.
Barrister
Wilson Wiki.
Yes.
He did a fantastic job.
Yeah, he did wonderfully well. Likewise, our international partners like IOM, they did a very good job too. We have some other private-driven organizations like HACO PLC. They came forth, and they have always been part of our events since 2024, and they also came around this time to support us. So in all this, our appreciation goes to the sponsors and the exhibitors who made the event a huge success.
And above all, we say the man in woman's form, the Mama Diaspora.
Oh yes,
the Mama Diaspora.
We can't but say a big thank you to the Mama Diaspora herself, our indefatigable chairman, who took the bull by the horn. At the beginning, it was a bit skeptical that, this DHR, how is it going to work? But she stood her ground. She said, with God, we will deliver. And we did. And we must also say a big thank you to somebody we call the engine room of NIDCOM.
Yes.
Our boss here, Engineer Dr. Sule Yakubu Basi, the secretary to the commission, for his guidance and support and mentorship to all of us. And to all my colleagues in the LOC, which you are part of. It's been wonderful. It's been an amazing time working together. And it's not a one-man show. We all delivered it, and we thank God for the success.
Doctor, give us a synopsis of the communique. Okay. Yes, because in every good event, there should be a communique.
The beneficiaries reached were over 10,000 Nigerians. Received medical care across the 6 geopolitical zones and the FCT, over 10,000. Medical consultations were over 4,000 recorded in Enugu, Imo, and Abia states. We have surgical procedures also that took place. Over 500 surgeries were performed. We have over 2,000 frontline healthcare workers trained nationwide, over 2,000. We have in maternal and neonatal care, a special program of training was done in Kano, Kaduna, and Sokoto states. It covered over 1,000 health workers. We have also sickle cell screening in the northeast, particularly in Borno and Bauchi state, and over 1,000 school children were screened between the ages of 11 and 15. Like I said, this covered the 6 geopolitical zones and also the FCT. We are particularly thankful to the state governors where these missions took place that supported its taking place. And already it has generated a lot of inquiries by states that were not covered. But we hope that this will be institutionalized and also made an annual event by the several Nigerian medical diaspora groups, so that this is a give back.
Yes.
We are not paying them anything. They on their own said, look, Nigeria trained them, Nigeria gave them the opportunity to acquire skills that though they are not serving directly here, they can partner with the health system in Nigeria and give back something in it. So I think it's a very laudable initiative that should be encouraged. This year, again, at the National Diaspora Merit Award, we had about 26 awardees.
Yes.
From the diaspora, from all continents, in various fields: engineering, medical, philanthropy, education, and others that were recognized, and it will form part of our communique also. And also we had about 6 Distinguished Service Awards for people that have supported NIDCOM as an agency, and also the diaspora phenomena as a phenomena. There are people who are working in the background, encouraging our diaspora to give back.
Let's take a short break. The diaspora continues shortly. Welcome back. Let's take you to our Nigerian diaspora business segment with Miriam Hassan standing by.
Thank you so much, Juliana. Welcome to Nigerian Diaspora Business Segment. Today, we spotlight Marviano Cosmetics, a growing beauty brand founded by the Nigerian entrepreneur Marvella Akiojano. Join us as we take a look at her entrepreneurial journey, the story behind Marviano Cosmetics, and how she's growing her brand beyond Nigeria's borders. Enjoy the package.
It's poppin'. Okay. Yeah. I gotta ask him, cause if I don't, it's poppin'. I don't know. It's poppin'. Let's go. What you know about me? What you know about me? What you know about me? What you know? My lip gloss is cool. My lip gloss be poppin'.
That was it today on Nigerian Diaspora Business Segment. I remain Mariam Hassan. Back to Juliana in studios.
Next is our food corner with Barbara Bisong. Babs, what's today's menu like?
Thank you, Julie. Welcome back to Food Corner. I remain your favorite girl, Barbara Bisong. Here you get to learn how to make a lot of Nigerian delicacy. Today we are traveling all the way down to Edo State, where we'll be making a delicious delicacy called black soup. It is said to be very, very medicinal. It is gotten from scent leaf, uziza leaf, and some people even use bitter leaf. But today we are only using scent leaf and uziza leaf. Now you put this leaf together, blend it together to get your black soup. Let's go see how to make it.
Allegedly, this is the healthiest soup in the world. It's not me that say it too. It's the Edo people that said it. That this is the most medicinal soup you can ever have. So let's make it together. Now, what you need for this soup is very simple. Some scent leaf, some uziza leaf, some crayfish, some onions, and then some peppers. You're going to add that into your blender, a very strong blender, please. I'm using the Reload Caterpillar Reloaded blender. Cover it and just blend it smoothly. Now, I've seen different versions of this soup. I've seen the ones where you add other leaves like bitter leaves, curry leaves. I've seen the one where you even add egusi. I still don't know which one is authentic. authentic. I just did the one I knew how to do. Now you're going to blend that very well and then transfer it into your pot, adding some water to loosen that up a bit. Now I'm going with everything at once. That's what I liked about this soup. The fact that everything just went in at once. Your protein, palm oil, seasoning, everything. I used some beef and then some fish for protein. Now I stirred that to combine, covered it and just allowed it to cook for about 15 to 20 minutes. And as soon as the oil came afloat like this, the soup was ready.
Thank you so much for joining us on Food Corner today. I remain Barbara Bisong. See you next week.
Our diaspora of the moment is a special personality. Stick around as Esther Otiotio presents our diaspora of the moment.
Hello everyone. Our diaspora of the moment is Oluwami Dosunmu Ogunbi. Oluwami Dosunmu Ogunbi is a Nigerian-American roboticist and engineer and the first black woman to have a PhD from the University of Michigan in robotics 2024. Born to Nigerian immigrant parents, she earned a BS in mechanical engineering with honors from the University of Illinois in 2017, followed by master's degree and her PhD at Michigan. Her research focuses on control systems for bipedal robots, including algorithms that enable stair climbing and robust walking on uneven or moving surfaces, with work presented at the IEE RSJ International Conference on Intelligent Robots and Systems. She has served as a robotics outreach ambassador from 2021 to 2024, received the MLK Spirit Award for Mentoring and Inspiration, the Intersectional Advocacy Award, the Willie Hobbs Moore Achievement Award, and the Trailblazer Award from the Nigerian Professional Group, and was inducted into the Boucher Graduate Honor Society, while also placing as runner-up in the University of Michigan Engineering 3-minute thesis competition. She previously served as a visiting assistant professor at Rose-Hulman Institute of Technology and is now an assistant professor of mechanical engineering at Ohio Northern University. Congratulations, Oluwami Dosunmu Ogunbi. We celebrate you as our diaspora of the moment.
That has been the diaspora for this week. Keep a date with us for another interesting episode of your favorite show, The Diaspora. I'm Juliana Vincent Chekubu. Stay positive.